Hey, how's up, everyone? I'm not just average Joe. So I'm making a tier list for the refinements weapons that require do, and it's by me. And these are my opinions, so it's okay to disagree. I'm doing this so I can make a better representation of what you should do with your do, right? Um, I have set parameters, and I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation, and I'm using this really crappy recording software that only allows me to do 5 minutes at a time unless I pay. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I don't have the money. Oh, I just found out that in order for me to get money from YouTube, I need 1,000 subscribers. I was like, "Ugh, I don't like asking people to subscribe. You only subscribe if you want to. That's kind of my thing with my channel. But if I want to get paid, I have to ask you to subscribe. I don't know. That feels like extortion to me. It's like subscribe if you want to. Don't that's up to you. Anyways, my parameters are in no particular order, by the way. Does the refinery complement the stat distribution? Does the effect of the weapon refinery give a skill that greatly improves the unit's usability? This is linked to 4 and 5, by the way. Since do is limited, is it worth your time? That really should be the last point. Does it make the unit jump tier lists or improve them to a more meta use? And does the refinery make you want to use the refined weapon over other weapons and sets? Note, I will be using FE Heroes Compete a tier list for reference. So, this is my tier list. I know there's gonna be a lot of disagreements. However, I feel like it's really hard to disagree against and Sita because they definitely made the hugest strides in terms of usability and in terms of like meta use. You can argue Raven and Felicia all you want, but I think on an objective basis, excuse me, and Sita are probably one of the best uses for your dupe. Now, I'm not saying and Cedar are better than Lucina, or I'm not saying and Cedar are better than Minerva or Soren. What I am saying is the refinery is more worth your time with the do. It's more worth it than all the other units. I'm not saying is objectively better than Lucina. I'm just saying the refinery is better use of your do than Lucina's would be. Uh, in terms of utility. Now this obviously is all situational, but when you're trying to look at on an effect basis on the trying to look at it on an objective basis, this is kind of what I got. I'm not yeah. So basically, S plus tiers means it's definitely worth your due. S means it's worth your due, but uh, you don't have to. A plus is more so like they don't necessarily need like okay, so S is kind of like they don't necessarily need a refinement, but A plus is like you might want to give it to them if you want to use them if they want to have more utility. Then A is just kind of like meh, like do it if you'd like. But it's not that much of a drastic improvement, and there are better options out there. Then obviously anything like A minus and under is like I really really wouldn't recommend you using the do. However, if you like that unit, then go ahead. Don't let me be the judge of whatever you do. Feel free to do whatever you want. It's your game. It's not mine. But that's kind of like how I'm going with it. So S plus definitely S. Sure, why not? A plus if you want them to improve, yes, you're gonna have to give them you gotta give them that. A is kind of like now you're kind of like pushing it, but anything A minus and under, like you really shouldn't be using the do. Anyways, Julia and Sonic actually I'm using them right now. I gave them both because I felt I owe it to them because they're one of my most used units. But try not to put sentimentality into your decision. And yeah, that's everything. I will hope that you disagree with me. I hope that you're able to convince me that there are other options out there, or I'm wrong, because I want to know if I'm wrong. I want to make this as accurate as possible. So yeah, let me know. I do have a bias at certain units, and I will mention that when I get to it. But yeah, let me know if this tier list satisfies you. If not, let me know where I need to shuffle some stuff. But this is gonna be everything for today. Thank you for watching. Later days. Oh, damn it! How do I stop recording? Where's my mouse?